Hello traders, Nick Shaheen looking at Palantir. A good stock. It's been good trading it. I'm comfortable being long it for the long term, and I'm trading around the edges. This is just a level update. There's nothing here as a trade alert or anything. Um, just me sharing my levels on a chart. Okay, so every dip has been a buying opportunity, and these were gifts. Anybody that went long on any of these flashes made money right away. And the forward momentum is stalled, it looks like it, because it's going sideways. This spike here with the GME mess ruined things. They had a potential breakout that should have gone orderly. Instead, they took it all in a few hours. It just broke. It just got too much too fast. I hate that statement, but this is exactly what happened. They poured it all into 3 or 4 ticks, and then now they need a lot of time to recover. The good news is that they held the base. Let me show you the lines that mattered. It's going to be busy, but I'll walk you through it. And the point is I want to update these lines. So first we identified this candle right here to give me this white range here. And this range is still in play. I can extend it and it would still be valid. They're right there. They held the bottom. It was 22 to 30, I think, and then we had a tighter range, 25 to 28, and then that blew up, and then it fell back into it. So the ranges are still very consistent. That's good news. The other good news is this candle respects the base for the whole thing. So I don't like when they build a beautiful house on top of a stick. Look, I remember writing it up as a breakout down here. It's like, oh, this looks like it's going to break out. And then this happened. So this is not ideal base. At some point, they might want to change it or just consolidate sideways for so long that it just gets too far back and people will forget about it. I don't remember if this was a SPAC or not, but legitimate business. It's not like I'm betting on, hey, they might have sales in the future. They have venues right now for the government, venues for commercial, so it's a legitimate business. So any little bounces here, this played out right, I'll take it out. Resistance, now it plays as a pivot, so I'll take it out. Noise right now. Open air above, yeah, no kidding. It came too fast. And then these bubbles. So I'm going to take the arrows because the important part is the levels. This zone, these two bubbles, were important then. They were important here. They were important here, but they took their time to get back to here, and now they're inside. So I'm merely going to move this one over. Come on, Nick. To here. So it doesn't have to be surgical. It just says it's a point of contention. I'm going to take out this support zone because it's no longer support. It is in contention. They're fighting over control. This is a daily chart. So it is nothing fancy. Most everybody looks at the daily chart. I'm going to take this out, whatever it said. To get more details, I should zoom in. So this is a 2-hour chart. I can get more details. I can tell you already, I already see what I want to say. Onus is on the bulls to take control back because look, on a shorter time frame, the bears have control, right? On a longer time frame, we saw a stall. It was sideways. Shorter term, the bears have control. So yeah, they're buying the dips, but they're setting lower lows and lower highs. So visually, the bears have control. How do you change that? The bull will have to stop making lower lows. Is this it? Nope, they made this one. This was a good hold, and then the correction came. So maybe this is it. Now we have higher low, a higher low, and maybe a higher low. So dips are okay as long as they don't breach 2240. So I would put a line here. I would say hold, basically, because I want you to make progress. And then the battle will happen somewhere around here. When the trend line of lower highs and higher lows meet to battle it out. The bulls want to get to 28 and meander. They don't have to spike. In fact, it's bad if they just spike. 28, they will have resistance. I expect resistance. There's the line right here. I can extend that to the right. So I'll put 315. This is another line. This is another line. Now there's a gap from here, 3150. Not every gap gets filled. This one will get filled over time. Machines maybe chase it. The last fail was 26.3. So if I'm a momentum trader, I would chase a breakout above that on lower time frames. If I'm an investor, I want to look for a quote bottom. This is how bottoms happen. It's a process. It shouldn't be a sharp V. It should be I hold, I make progress, I attack a problem area. If I were to pick a point, it would be 2630. And then I breach above the problem area, I come back and test it for footing, and I move on to the next problem area. That's how the breakout happens. So long term, I'm long. How am I long? Several ways. If you get my newsletters, you know how. Good company. It's not cheap. I'm not sure the metrics will tell us anything. Income statement maybe quarterly will tell us something. So 220, 250, 290, 322. Those are quarter revenues. There's progress. Running rate of $1 billion and change. That's pretty good dig. Statistically, 40 times sales. That is not cheap. That's expensive. I don't care about the PE. It's still trying to establish a business. So making progress, not cheap. So valuation is not support. You're going to have to look at the chart for support. So if you look at it 40 times sales, if the markets crash, this one will fill this stupid pole. But if I look at it, this is the line we just added. Check it out. Okay, so you saw this happening here, right? All right, so look if I extend that line left. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. If I put 0, will that get it there? Boom. Look at what it goes through. This big doji. So this was a big day. Whatever happened here was that, whoa. And a doji is indecisive moment. They opened, they try to rally, they love it, no wait, they hate it, no wait, they have no clue, they go back to where they open it, thereabouts, a little higher in this case, and they say, you know what, we don't know what we want to do, let's just punt, let's just kick the can down the road, and then the next day up, up and away. So that was a moment that they had on December 2nd. So December 1st, boom, crash, recovery immediately. I just drew the line that went straight through it. Blind. I had no idea that was going to happen. So, and look at this. There are no coincidences. All right, Nick signing out. Oh, if you don't subscribe to this channel, do it. It's free. Also below, there's a link to the chat room. We do this stuff all day, every day. If you're not in there already, what are you waiting for? There's the link is a free trial. It goes to PayPal. It's $0. I just need to make sure it's somebody real and not a troll trying to cause havoc. We have 300 people in there almost. We want to protect their time there.